With every year that goes by and you get so close to winning and don't, does it make it harder, or do you believe because you've got such a great record in this, inevitably one year you are going to finally get across the line and win it?
Nothing's inevitable. You wish it was. I think it makes you more determined. I think you appreciate, personally, every year you get that bit older as a team. I think we appreciate what we want more. You realise that semi-finals don't come around every year. They won't be there forever. And it makes you more determined and excited about the game coming up. It's a huge occasion to play a semi-final. We're playing against, the top team in world football of recent. What better a challenge as individuals and as a team to take on? And then, if we can win that, then we have a final. But the players and the team and the club remain as determined as ever to win it.
Sí, sin duda que el hecho de haber jugado semifinales en los últimos años ayuda y sin duda que tenemos ganas de hacerlo bien y cada vez nos hacemos más viejos y más mayores, por lo que sin duda alguna queremos que en algún momento suceda y el club tiene la misma determinación y los jugadores tienen la misma determinación que siempre para conseguir la victoria y tratar de pasar a la final.
Brian.
Frank, Messi has never scored against Chelsea. I think it's 6 matches. Is that a worry?
Frank, Messi nunca ha marcado contra el Barcelona. ¿Es algo que le inquieta?
I understand the idea of the question. I think inevitably Messi, every time you turn the TV on, he scores sort of 2 goals standard at the moment. It's good that he hasn't scored against us. We pride ourselves on being a strong team, and when we played Barcelona before, I think we've caused them difficulties. But with Messi, I think statistics and history go out of the window. The way he's playing is solely about us performing in these 2 games to try and stop him, and with the ability he's got, we have to be at our best, not just our back four but as a team, because individually he's proved himself to be the most dangerous and best player in world football.
You say semi-finals don't come around every year, but for Chelsea they almost have in this competition. I mean, 6 in 9 years, and obviously a final you got to. But when you've lost in the past, have you gone home almost beaten yourself up about it, thought we've really blown it there, and that maybe you've not underachieved, maybe the wrong word, but you feel like you've let too many chances go over the years?
Dices que no es normal el hecho de jugar semifinales, pero parece que para el Chelsea lo es, porque ya vais a jugar la 6ª en los últimos 9 o 10 años. Pero ¿tienes la sensación de que habéis perdido demasiadas ocasiones?
I wouldn't lie to say that it's not disappointing to reach so many semi-finals and a final and not win the competition. But at the same time, it is the greatest competition in club football. The competition, I think, gets harder every year with the development of the other teams, whether it be the Spanish teams, the English teams, Italians, Germans. So no one has a divine right to win it. Of course, every time some of my worst moments in football have been losing semi-finals, the Barcelona game, probably more than any because of the circumstance. But again, success comes in football and so does failure, and you have to be big enough to take it. You have to bounce back, and you hope, and we hope as a club, that the Champions League will one day come to us and we'll win it.
Sin duda no voy a mentir, por supuesto que es una excepción el hecho de haber llegado a tantas semifinales y todavía no haber ganado el trofeo, pero creemos que, y más por cierto contra Barcelona en el 2009, que fue una semifinal tan disputada, pero creemos que en algún momento llegará para el club, para estos jugadores, y creemos todavía en el equipo y en nuestras posibilidades.
Frank, is it possible to play a pressing game against Barcelona because all of their players on the pitch, their touch is so good?
Frank, ¿es posible jugar presionando contra el Barcelona porque la forma que juegan y el estilo que tienen y la gran técnica que tienen tal vez lo haga difícil?
I think it's imperative to play a pressing game. It's just the areas of the pitch, I think, which is down to us as organising the game with the staff and the players individually. There's no way you can be passive and stand off, whether you try and push up or defend deep. I think we have to try and close down space. We'll have our game plan of how to attack them, but I think the main thing is a sense of urgency in your defending. You must stay very focused and press, because players with the ability of Iniesta, Xavi, Messi, I could go on and on through their team. Once you give them time, then they can hurt you. So we have to press in all areas of the pitch, and as a team we'll decide the right way to do that.
Creo que tenemos que presionar, de hecho, creo que hay que presionar. Sin embargo, el problema aquí reside en dónde presionar, es las zonas de las áreas y las zonas en las que presionemos, y como equipo y el staff del equipo decidirá cómo hacerlo. Tendremos una estrategia, un plan para este partido, y sin duda que tenemos que presionar, estar muy concentrados y tratar de parar a jugadores como Iniesta, Messi, que sin duda que si les das espacios son más peligrosos.
Frank, it is 6 semi-finals in 9 years, but for the first time, it's as if nobody's giving Chelsea a chance in this semi-final. Between you all, between the manager and yourselves, do you quietly have a plan that you think can work against this Barcelona team when you think about the way they utterly destroyed United in last year's final?
Después de tantas semifinales y partidos de Champions, ¿crees que tenéis realmente un plan que puede ser exitoso para ganar al Barcelona después de ver lo que le sucedió al United en la final del año pasado?
I think we certainly have a plan. I think any team at this stage of Champions League semi-final will have a plan of how to win games. We're under no illusions, again, as I said before, about playing Barcelona. I quite like the tag of being underdogs. It's always a refreshing tag if you believe in yourself, and I think we believe in ourselves. So I think the last thing we want to do is take too much fear into this game. You can talk yourself into fear by talking up Barcelona all the time. We have to believe in ourselves. We have to respect the opposition, but we have to go and play our game. And if we do that, I personally believe we have a very good chance of winning the game. But as I said, we have to be at our best because we are taking on the best.
Por supuesto que tenemos un plan, y de hecho no me importa el no ser los favoritos para estos partidos contra Barcelona, porque creo que tenemos un buen equipo. Creo que si jugamos realmente en nuestro máximo al 100%, tenemos nuestras posibilidades, y creo ciegamente en el equipo.